So in this tutorial I am going to create a simple search box in an OOP way. So to create a search box we want everything in some manners because we don't want to mess in our index.php file. Or what we have to do, we need two files. One is in db.php and the second is the class in which our class resides is named as search.php. So first of all we have to start with creating a simple markup of a form. So now just have the form and then the closing tag, and inside our form and here we have to give some attributes. And the first one is the action attribute, which is going to be null or empty, and the second one is the method, which we'll set to get because we are using get method for posting our this form. So now what we have to do, we need to give an input field where our user where we type to source something. So now what we have to do, just give here a text. Type is equals to text because for creating a text field we need to use the input text. So now we have to give a name that we can use this letter in our PHP code. So now just give it a search, and then we have to give a button inside this form. So when we type something and just hit enter or click on this button, so we got the desired result, means what we have searched. So now what we have to do, just type the submit here, and then its value is equals to search. So now if you don't know what this is, so just head over to the internet and search for the HTML, so then absolutely you will know what is it. It's just a form, it's just a simple markup to create a form. So don't worry. So just give your return sign and just save, go to browser, click on refresh, and we got this. And so when we did nothing at the time, so when we click here search, so you can see at the top of this address bar you can see a variable a search name that we have given this to, or this input type is equals to text, and you can see name is equals to search. So this means that we can use this in our PHP coding, and that's the get method, that everything is revealed in this URL address bar. So if you type something and you click on search, so you will see our text here. So example, if I type here Hamza and just hit enter, and you can see the Hamza here. So this search is equals to Hamza. So we can take up this to our this coding. So, and the second tab you can see here, I have opened this local PHP my admin. So we because we have to use the database table to manage our this PHP or search results. So we will take care of this later. So first of all, just go to your text editor and start. So first we need to create two files. First one is this, the db.php, where we'll connect to our database, and then we need a file called search.php where we put our queries that will get the result from my tables. So now I just move this and save. So what we are actually doing, we in the end when we code this file and this too, so we need to just go here and we have to do just something like this. Just go and just type on a kind of search. So first of all, just it's kind of search is our class instantiation, and then the search get searches, and then yeah, something like. So when we did this, so then we got our desired results, but at the time we are just coding. It's just for your knowledge that we have to do this in the end to get the search results. So just go to the db.php and open the php tags, and just down, just down there, create a class and then name it db. And oh, one thing I forgot to tell you that we are okay. So now just go to text editor and go to index.php, and here just in this text field placeholder, find people. We are creating the search for finding pupils that we will save in our this database. So later when we create this. So now if you don't know this, so just head over, as I told you, head over to the internet. The best site is for you W3 School or any other, go as well and just learn this. It's very easy. So now the return to our main topic. So now what we have to do, we have to declare some properties. So for declaring property in our class, we need to give a scope here, and then it's a handle, the first properties or handle property, and then yeah, it's up. So now just what we have to do, we need to create a method here, public function. We are giving a scope here. Okay, so I will just do this later. So now just give it a name or construct, because when we, so maybe you are thinking, what's this? In simple PHP, in simple coding, you may say this a function, but it's not a function, it's a method. So and this construct is a PHP magic function, yeah, kind of this. So what we have to do every time, if we something like this, if we declare this class or instantiate this class, so we need to do this, and then we have to call this function by its name. But no, when we use this construct, so we don't need to call this function, just we need to instantiate this and then everything's up, and we don't have to call this. So for creating a connection to our database, we are going to use a try and catch statement and catch. So first of all, just use the handle here. So this handle is equals to, and we are going to use a PDO, PHP data objects, to connect to MySQL database. So first one is a host, MySQL, and then host is equals to a local host, yeah, and then the DB name. What's your DB name? First of all, let's just go and create a database. So now just go to browser, go to this tab,